Hello friends, let's see whether Myanmar is under military or democratic rule. This is a big question, Everyone is under confusion. Myanmar military, also known as Tatmadaw in Burmese language, is central to the stability of the country. Democracy was heralded to the country by Nobel Peace Laureate Aung San Suu Kyi for more than 5 years. But Myanmar slipped back to Junta rule again. Myanmar, if you see under military rule, how it came, let's have a look. First, military rule began in Myanmar in 1958. But a direct military rule in 1962 came through the captured rule of a coup by General Ne Win. From 1962 to 1974 can be called as direct military rule and 1974 to 1988 as constitutional dictatorship. From 1988 to 1997, General San Moon ruled as the chairman of the State Law and Order Restoration Council. Then again, from 1997 to 2011, Senior General Tan Shui, known as the head of the Peace and Development Council. In 2011, military government was officially dissolved after a general election in 2010. But in 2021, Senior General Aung Hlaing detained Suu Kyi and began his military rule. Now, if we look at the democratic transition in Myanmar, have a look. Suu Kyi, the leader of the National League for Democracy, NLD, won landslide victory in 2015 election and brought democracy to Myanmar for the first time. She ruled the country for full 5 years. But she was not allowed to become president as she married a foreigner, a British professor named Alexander Aris. She remained as the state councillor and foreign minister for 5 years from 2016 to 2021. When NLD won the election again in 2020, she was not allowed to take over by military. In a silent and bloodless coup in February 2021, General Hlaing took over and put Suu Kyi behind bars till date. And she was alleged that, she did a massive electoral fraud. Currently, election happened in Myanmar. How it happened? Have a look. The recent election gave the military-backed Union Solidarity and Development Party, USDP, enough seats in both the houses. With the constitutionally allocated 166 seats to military, it enjoys comfortable majority, surpassing the 294 needed for coming to power. Military has already dissolved the NLD, so it could not participate in the election. The UN officials describes this election as illegitimate, and the ASEAN said it will not certify the vote. Human rights groups and some Western countries regard this election as neither free nor fair. The mid-March, Myanmar's parliament convened for the first time in its capital, Naypyidaw, to see the first military-backed elected government of the country. However, the exiled parliamentarians of the Suu Kyi government, who had already formed the National Unity Government, that is NUG, asserted that it is the rightful government of Myanmar. Friends, it's a big question in front of us. In our neighborhood, what is happening, no one knows. It is under the shadow. However, the military-backed democracy had come to power. So friends, for more updates in Myanmar and in Southeast Asia, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.